You are skeletons. You have spent your undead life, most of your undead life, at the Wizards Complex. And honestly, it's been super boring. There's not been a lot going on. Running some errands, doing some things, but mostly just kind of hanging out, waiting for something to happen. And then something did happen. A group of adventurers came through. They were trying to save the world, doing important things. And, you thought, I don't know, I could do that. That could be fun. And so you gathered up some equipment from some dead bodies around the complex, and you struck out for the above world. Found your way out through a hole in the wall and found a gate. And now the three of you are looking down on a little village with some people walking around. Today, we're playing Adventure Skeletons. It's an RPG by Grant Howitt and Chris Taylor. It's a one page. It's pretty simple. There's not a lot to it. And we're going to create our skeletons in a moment. But first of all, let's do introductions. Today we have Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike. You may know me from such podcasts as Tales from the Glass-Covered World and Tales of Bob.
From this particular podcast, indeed.
Yes, from this one. And also, I guess I was on Stack of Dice once and been on some House of Bob Patreon stuff. And I can't think of anything else. Oh, no, I was also on some regular House of Bob, regular House of Bob thing.
I was
going to
say, I feel like.
Yeah.
We also have Josh.
Hello.
And Ashley.
Hi.
We're playing Adventure Skeletons. You guys are skeletons that have decided to strike out for the world and do some adventuring. First of all, we need to create some skeletons for you guys. Mike has provided us a list of skeleton names that have already been created. You may use one of those. You may create your own skeleton. Up to you. What are we going with here, folks? What names are we thinking of for our skeletons?
Yes.
Excellent.
459870.
Uh-huh.
Your yes 459870?
Yes.
Excellent.
459870.
Uh-huh. It's an important part. Can't forget it.
So we've got a list of original names used, and then we've got a list of recent reviewers whose names we could use.
I forgot how many reviewers' names were skeletons.
Yes. So I feel like we should use some of the names we haven't used yet. So I got a couple I'd like to use, but I actually want to see which one Josh wants to do, and I'll choose based on which one he doesn't do.
Okay. I'll be Mr. Eichelberger. Mr. Eichelberger was actually a zombie in the fight against the giant worm thing, and the zombies all got sprayed with like a giant cone of acid, so all the flesh was gone, and he's the skeleton that was underneath.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So, yeah, the Neothalid, he was one of the zombies. Okay, that's cool. I like
so,
that.
So, like, his bones are kind of melty looking. Yeah, it's a cool look.
Yeah.
Whoa, you really prepared.
Yeah.
I go all out on my one-pager characters.
Wow.
All right, so we have Mr. Eichelberger, the former zombie. We have yes 459870, and I can't decide. Should I be the sad hero or should I be good to wed hedge good this?
I think either one's funny.
We're going to call you Guja for short.
I mean, they both have funny setups that I could really play off of.
Roll it.
I guess I could roll it.
I mean, in one pager fashion, if the die decides.
Yeah, okay, I'll be the sad hero.
Okay.
Now, you each need to roll, or you can pick, if you would like to, for your ancestry. So the options are orc, elf, dwarf, goblin, human, skeleton. You get a different positive from each.
I could be a skeleton born from skeletons.
You could be a skeleton born from skeletons, yes.
That's the result I got, actually, which makes sense because he was a zombie. So it's really like an
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very appropriate.
I rolled a 3, so yes, 459870 was a dwarf.
So Josh as a skeleton gets a +1 to skeleton knowledge and culture. Ashley as a dwarf has their head and chest gets an extra hitbox each, which is important. The head is important.
I am an orc.
Go ahead. As an orc, Mike gets +1 to hitting and shouting. Okay. And now you each get some equipment. You found some stuff down in the down in the wizard complex. So you roll twice on the equipment table. Options are leather armor, metal armor, scimitar, dagger, great axe, bow and arrows.
Okay, I rolled and I got leather armor twice.
Okay,
and then
I'm gonna
rolled for.
Yeah, roll again.
Oh, I already rolled for the locations. It's fine. I can deal with being leathered up. So he's got a leather armor torso and 1 leather shoe.
Okay. Okay. Sure, I'm down with it. Ashley?
I got a scimitar and a dagger.
Okay. I mean, if you guys want to trade off and share your equipment, that's acceptable too, but I also respect not. Mike?
I've got metal armor
Okay.
and a dagger.
Okay. Roll on the body, Mike, D10 to decide where you get +2 hitboxes.
All right. 4.
Okay. So your right arm has metal armor on it.
All right.
So just a little basics of what this game is. These are skeletons. They get hit every time somebody swings at them because they're slow. They will then roll a d10 to see what gets hit. If they have that body part attached, it falls off the first time it gets hit. If it gets hit a second time, it breaks and is unusable. They can replace body parts with other items. They can replace one body part with another item. And so that will be fun to see what they get. They will be rolling d10s to attack other people and have an attack based on if they have an item that can attack. Any questions at this point?
No.
We'll see how this goes. I have neither ever played or ran this, so it could get interesting.
Mr. Eichelberger, did you want a weapon?
So Mr. Eichelberger, the acid kind of melted his face too, so all his teeth are all like together, so he can't really talk. So you offer him a weapon, and he kind of gestures down to his shoe. He's like,
Yes, 45870 will trade a dagger for a leather shoe.
Okay. So he awkwardly kicks off a shoe and flips it off in your direction.
Okay, so we got characters, we've got our equipment
characters,
sorted.
We're all ready. So you guys are standing at the top of a hill looking down on this village. You see a couple different things. It's a village with some stone houses in it, paving stones for the roads. Beyond it, you see farmland, and you can also see off to your left a spelljammer is landed there. You aren't familiar with spelljammers, I guess. I mean, you've lived in a wizarding complex, so you don't see a whole lot, but you can get the gist of it. You see enough contraptions down in the complex to get an idea of this thing flying. And you see some people walking around the village. There are a couple different groups wandering around. They seem to be searching the buildings. Some of them seem to have their hands locked together, which is a weird choice, but okay. And then there are some other couple people following each group around. What do you guys want to do? You're here to, in the description of the game, your adventuring goals are to slay villains, get cool treasure, and perform legendary deeds. So what do you want to do?
All right, the sad hero will say, "Oh, it's so sad. These poor people who probably need some help with something. Perhaps we should see if we could hit something for them. What do you think?"
Yes.
Yes?
Excellent.
Mr. Eichelberger, how do you feel about that?
Mr. Eichelberger nods as he takes his dagger out. He takes one level in rogue, and he's ready to pounce. He gets into a sneaky crouch stance.
Oh, it makes me so sad that you just can't answer me. I'm so sad. Well, let's go see if they need some help with something.
Okay. So you guys are heading down towards a group of these people?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but Mr. Eichelberg's sneaky. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. With one leather foot and a scimitar, definitely looking helpful.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Not menacing at all. For sure. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Eichelberger sneaking along beside the building, but is a skeleton and therefore very creaky, so not all that stealthy, really.
He doesn't notice or care.
Darting from
can't
place to
hear.
place. Well, that's true. Melty ear holes. You guys head down, and as you approach, do you say anything to this group, or do you want to...
Which group are we approaching? Which one's the closest one?
There is one in a building right... it's in the square around the well. They're just going into a house, so that's the closest group.
All right, so I'll walk up to that person and say, I know it's sad and it pains me that the two of you probably aren't interested in doing this, so I will do the talking here, I suppose. Is that all right with both of you?
Yes.
Excellent. So, excuse me, sirs and madams.
What's all this then? What's all this then? And they turn towards you.
Yes, well, what all this is three heroes who are, well, in my case, I'm sad that I wasn't here earlier to help, but I'm here now, and I wondered if perhaps you need help with something. We are heroes here to hit things and make things better.
Oh my god, they're skeletons! Kill them! And they charge at you.
Oh, we can hit you. Well, that makes me a little sad too, but I suppose maybe it's heroic.
Sad hero. I think these are villains.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, all right then. Well, we can hit villains.
There are two people charging at you. Each of them has a short sword, which means nothing in this game, but for flavor. And the group that they were following around have cowered beside the building in fear. So there is no initiative, so we're just going to kind of go with it.
Okay.
They charged you first, so I'm going to say that two of them, that they're going to attack two of you. One of them's going to attack each of you. The sad hero, you get an attack. And so does, 4, 5, 9, 8, 7, 0. So you both got hit. So you need to roll on your body table. So that's a D10.
7.
Okay.
I was also hit in the 7.
Yeah, torso. Oh, my 7.
Torsos get hit, which is unfortunate because when a body part gets knocked off, the body parts that are directly attached to it also come off. So
Right.
I'm rereading to make sure the body part is damaged and comes off.
Oh, you're reading it correctly.
Yes.
But it doesn't come off. They have 2 hits.
Roll a d10 on the hit location table to see where they hit you. This body part is damaged and comes off.
Oh.
Quick question. I have an extra hit on my chest, and I'm realizing from this, box that chest is not on here. So is chest torso?
So I'm
Torso,
gonna
yeah.
chest is torso. I'm gonna say chest is torso. Yes.
Okay.
So the hit boxes are how long it takes for your body parts to be destroyed. They come off regardless,
Oh, good.
but they get destroyed after so many hits. So it takes longer for 4, 5, 9, 8, 7, 0's chest to be destroyed, but it does still come off.
Yeah. Are my arms scattered, or did I get lopped off at the waist and I got some legs and then I got I'm just a torso?
Well, I'm gonna
with arms and
say
head.
that you are currently all pieces.
Oh, great.
Your head is by itself because it comes off of the torso. Your arms and legs both come off the torso as well. So you are both now just disconnected pieces.
Well, I mean, my pelvis is connected to both my legs, so that's one part together.
Oh, that's true. Your pelvis and your legs are still connected. That is correct.
Excellent.
Does
Okay.
the skull just fall down right into the pelvis? So, the torso knocks away, the arms are gone, and then the skull just poop right there in the pelvis socket.
I'm gonna
Which
say
is a
yes,
medical
100%.
Looking just like one of those toys in Toy Story, like the Misfit toys.
Yeah.
Now you guys are both ahead on some legs. So
We look like ATSTs.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Skeleton ATSTs. All right, got it.
So, you guys, It's going to be hard for you all to attack without arms, but you absolutely can. I'm going to say the scimitar is not useful at this moment in time.
Right.
But it's your guys' chance to do something.
Why don't we let Mr. Eichelberger go first, since he still has all his functions?
So, yeah, Mr. Eichelberger was sitting there pickpocketing all of the people that were currently connected together with shackles. I mean, they don't need any of this stuff. And then he notices that
they don't have anything, Mr. Eichelberger.
It's very frustrating. Where's all the treasure at? So then his friends become walking legs. I guess legs walk, whatever. You know what I mean? So then Mr. Eichelberger, he jumps on the shoulders of one of the prisoners and then jumps with his dagger towards, I don't know, one of these dudes.
Cool.
He senses they're bad. He rolls a d10 and then what?
You roll a d10. I have assigned them a target number. You're trying to roll over it.
8.
You, for sure, hit. Because you're not missing any body parts. You just get a straight roll. You're going to roll with your dagger, which is a d4. This actually says d8 from hiding, so I'm going to say hiding is a thing, and since you made a point of it, you get to roll a d8 with your dagger.
It's a 4.
Okay. Tell me how you kill one of these.
Oh, I kill one? Oh,
yeah,
man,
you do.
Brutal. Oh, Mr. Eichelberger is a nasty character. Actually, what was Mr. Eichelberger's review before I say what kind of person Mr. Eichelberger was?
Hold on.
It's an important detail. I respect
the
that.
The podcast would be a lot better without Josh. Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
Time for some revenge.
Mr. Eichelberger says, great storytelling, delightful participants, fun for the whole family. There's a real commitment to quality. The musical investment adds so much.
Oh no, fun for the whole family. This is like a family person, so he's brutal. Okay, yes, he jumps on the back of the guy and grabs him by the top of the head, and it's just like prison shanking him from behind. And it's like everyone's like, "Oh, that's excessive. This is a PG-13 show, sir." Anyway, so that's Mr. Eichelberger.
The people who you had just been pickpocketing flee in terror. Okay. The sad hero or yes 459-870. Do you have anything?
Can I walk over to my right arm?
Yes, that's about all you can do. Yes,
and pick it up in my jaws.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually. This sounds hard. So I'm going to say roll a d10 to see if you're able to do this.
Okay, I got a 3.
You are not able to get your teeth around your scimitar.
Shocking that this is a difficult thing for just legs to do.
I mean, legs and a face, I guess, but yes.
It looks really funny.
So basically, you're just bent over trying to bite your sword.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm going to try to reattach parts.
Excellent.
So how does this work? It says if a body part comes off, you can stick it back on. If it breaks or you lose it, you can replace it with any bone you found on your travels. You can have one non-bone replacement at a time that must be of appropriate size and shape. A barrel for a chest, a tree branch for a leg, etc. Fun fact, every human and most animals are full of bones going almost entirely unused.
I'm going to say go ahead and roll, but this is easy. You're skeletons. You do this a lot. So it's a 4. You just need to beat a 4.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, then you do not succeed on reattaching your body parts.
I rolled a 3.
Okay,
so,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's hard. I've got my head where my torso should go, and I'm trying to remove the head and work the hips back onto the torso, and it's just not working.
It's just
sort
not
of flailing around on the ground.
Yeah, it's a lot of scrambling, and none of it really works out. So, back to the last remaining guy in this area. Mr. Eichelberger, he just watched you brutally kill his friend, colleague, you don't know. And he's going to attack you. So he hits. Roll a d10 to see where you get hit.
Oh no.
Don't roll a 7.
2. That's a...
Okay. You get hit in the left leg. Your left leg flies off.
Okay, Mr. Eichelberger's hopping on one leg now.
Yes, you are. We're back around to you guys. What do you all want to do?
I'm going to try again. I can't do much without my body. It just doesn't feel right to try to stab someone without my body.
I mean, that's fair.
I rolled a 7.
Yes. What body part are you trying to reconnect?
I gotta connect the torso.
Okay, that makes sense. Through some very impressive, gymnastic maneuvers, you manage to, roll around so your head connects back to the top of the torso, and you get your legs back down there, and you are now a body without arms.
Yeah, armless body. Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Yes, 459870 or Mr. Eichelberger?
Yes is determined to pick up their arm in their mouth.
Okay.
So not just the scimitar, just the whole arm. Just, because I assume I can still work the
scimitar and arm.
Yeah, the scimitar holding arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's absolutely you. If you pick up the arm that's got the scimitar, you can then but you still need to roll a d10 to see if you can manage to grab hold of your arm with your teeth.
10.
You manage spectacularly. I'm gonna say that with a 10, you can, if you would like to, even attack.
Yes. How do I attack?
You will need to roll a d10 against the person.
It was a 4.
You succeed.
Wow.
These are minions. So as you grab hold of your arm with your teeth and you stand back up and you kind of flail wildly, and the sword slashes across the person. Roll to see how much damage you do. You get a d6 with a scimitar.
It was a d6 and I rolled a 5.
Tell me what you do to this guy. He's down.
Okay. So, looking like some real messed up contraption, the fact that you said he's down, or he's down from me hitting him?
Oh, he's down. You take him out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, looking just clearly a surprise. This guy is not expecting at all that this scimitar is driven right into his gut.
Okay. So, yes, 459870 takes out the last guy, and it's quiet around you guys for the moment. What do you want to do?
Trying to put myself back together appropriately.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta reattach my arms.
I'm going to say that outside of combat, you can, take a minute and you're both able to reattach yourselves. No problem.
Mr. Eichelberger is going to just hold his foot in his left hand.
Okay, so you're hopping.
Yeah. Mr. Eichelberger is dual wielding his left leg and the dagger now.
It is going to make it harder to sneak if you're hopping around.
Yeah.
And I am going to make you roll in the future.
This is an acceptable fate for Mr. Eichelberger.
Excellent.
He's made it this far.
Okay.
That makes me so sad I didn't get to stab or hit at anything. This is a terrible start to our adventure. It's so depressing, isn't it?
You can loot.
Oh. Well, that makes me a little sad for these people, but I suppose I could. All right, I'll loot these bodies, sadly.
Okay. Roll a d10.
2.
You can't find anything on these bodies.
Well, dang. That makes me sad.
Mr. Eichelberger gives you a thumbs down.
Indeed, I'm sad for us too. I'm so sad.
Things just don't seem to be going your way, the sad hero.
Well, let's look around for some other people to help or kill.
You see further around the square towards a larger building, you see another group of people. There's 4 of these unchained people, and they are menacing a group of chained people.
I wonder who's in the wrong here. Should we help the chained up people or the menacing people with weapons?
Eichelberger gives you a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. We can fight them both or help them both.
He gives you 2 thumbs up.
It seems to me like one side is winning already.
Well,
So we could join them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's go offer to join them then.
Okay.
So we'll walk up to them and say, "Hello, victors. Could we join you in your victory?"
Let's go with a D10 roll to see if you can convince these guys that you're chill.
I'm extremely chill because I'm so sad.
Mr. Eichelberger's covered in blood.
Yes. I rolled a 2.
They do not think that you're all that chill, and weirdly have a roughly the same reaction as the other group and yell about there being skeletons and charge at you guys. However, you're ready this time, so you guys get to attack first. There are 4 of them. 3 of them seem fairly weak. 1 of them seems like the boss and is a little stronger. So, what do you guys want to do?
Attack.
Excellent.
Yeah, I guess we're going to fight. I'm going to hide behind, 457980.
Okay. Give me a d10 roll. Let's see how good you are at hiding.
8.
You just perfectly, like, you're moving with 459870, like, exactly, and they cannot tell where you went. It's very impressive.
That's awesome.
It's very confusing to look at. Yes.
459870, Mr. Eichelberger?
I'm now understanding a different interpretation of sad hero. But yes, 459870 is going to attack, so I'll roll d10.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a 9.
Are you attacking one of the minion-y guys or the boss guy?
We're going to take out one of the minion-y guys.
You absolutely hit him. Give me a damage roll.
It's a 1.
You get a good slice on his arm, and it's a good slice, but he is by no means down. Mr. Eichelberger.
Mr. E, wielding his left leg, throws it like a boomerang, and it just like goes all the way around everybody towards the boss guy. He rolls a d10 for a 4.
That's sadly, the boss guy ducks just in time, and it goes right over his head. It does come back to you like an expertly thrown boomerang, though.
See, that was sweet. Mr. E catches it, and he goes, rah.
So they are going to swing out at you guys. Let's see. Sadly, the sad hero is nowhere to be seen, so cannot be attacked. So 2 of them are going to attack each of you, Mr. Eichelberger and 459870. So I need you each to roll twice.
Cruel.
Oh no, 4 and a 5. They one of them rips my arms off and breaks it in half at the elbow.
You have, in fact, lost your right arm. And your right arm was carrying your... No, it was your left leg. You're okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable, but I rolled 2 7s.
Oh.
So apparently my torso is just off again.
How many torso boxes did you have? Did you have 3?
I had 3.
That's your 3rd one. Your torso not only pops off, but shatters, and your head drops back onto your pelvis.
Well, that's okay. We already know how to deal with this. That's good. That's good.
Learned that lesson.
Perfect.
The sad hero, I'm going to say that you are obviously exposed by this action. I'm going to let you attack once.
Okay. Well, I was hoping to hide because I have a dagger, and if I attack from hiding, I do more damage.
You are hidden, and so you can attack from hiding. Are you going for a minion, or are you going for the boss?
I'm going to go for a minion.
Okay. There's one that's slightly more damaged than the other. 2.
I got a 6.
You hit.
And I have to roll a d8 because I'm attacking from hiding. A 6.
Okay. You take out one of the remaining minions. How do you do it?
I think that when the torso falls off of, what is it? Hold on. I got it. Don't tell me.
459870.
459870. And right behind the torso, I just poke out with the dagger at the person who broke her torso. It's just surprise.
Gotcha.
And surprise they were. Back around, they're going to get another rounds of attack, and there's 3 of them left, so I'm going to say they each attack one of you.
Okay.
Everybody give me a body roll.
I got a 5.
Wait, the rest of us didn't get another attack?
I was generous, and because the sad hero hid for his turn, I was just nice enough to give him attack as well, because I am a generous GM.
Oh, you were saying I acted twice that turn.
But there's no rules. It's fine.
Oh.
Because your hiding place disappeared, so I gave it to you.
Okay, I see. All right, well, I I got a 5.
I'm gonna say you can't hide behind a
Yes.
torso-less skeleton.
That makes sense. I got hit in my right arm.
Mm-hmm.
Which is where I have an extra 2 hitboxes because of my metal armor, but it still falls off, right?
It still falls off.
All right.
Well, this is rough because I got hit in my pelvis.
Oh, okay.
I really am in pieces.
You really are. I mean, your pelvis isn't broken, but yeah, you're now just arms, legs, and a head all separated. So we'll see how that goes next turn.
Mr. E got hit in his left arm that was holding his left leg, and now he's just a head, a torso, a pelvis, and a right leg jumping up and down. He's like a pogo stick right now.
It's going great. It's going great, guys.
It's going really good.
So back around to you all. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just going to... there's still 2 minions left?
There's 2 minions and a boss.
Yeah, I'm going to stab another minion, because they all hit the same, so might as well take out the ones that are easier to take out first.
Sure.
So, all right, I'm going to stab a minion, or try. There's one that's wounded?
There's one that's wounded.
Okay, I'll stab that one.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9.
Absolutely hits. Give me some damage.
I only get a D4, though.
Yeah.
3.
You do it. That's all he had left. You take him out. Tell me how.
All right, so I leap over the remains of poor Yes 457980, and I push him back into his friend's saber, and slash him with the dagger unnecessarily.
Nice. Okay. What are Mr. Eichelberger? Yes 459870.
Is my right arm near any enemies?
You know what? Yes. They're all kind of crowded around you, so yeah, you can still attack.
Okay, I'm going to try and turn my head so that my empty eye sockets can see what my other arm is doing, and then,
Sure.
Then expertly attempt to stab the ankles of whatever enemy is nearest to my right arm.
I'm gonna say it's a minion. It's the last minion.
It was a 3.
Sadly, it just kind of bounces off the paving stones. You can't manage to get the angle right. It's weird. It's a weird position to be in.
It's a learning process. We'll get it.
You'll get there.
So Mr. Eichelberger sees that one of them's distracted by all the arms that are attacking on the ground,
Sure.
and he's coming up behind one, and he's going to try to bite him in the back of his neck area. Rolls a 4.
Hits. If going after the minion, I'm gonna say that hits.
Oh yeah, the minion, and he does 1 damage. And he's attached onto his back. Mr. Eichelberger's bitten into his shoulder. He had to detach his weird acid form together teeth and jaws, and so that was weird. He's currently biting into the shoulder, so he's just attached onto the back there. If he's still alive, unless I killed him.
Yeah, this guy does not like it. He is flailing all over the place. It is weird having a skeleton biting into your neck, so he does not like it. So there's 2 left. I'm going to say one of them is going to attack Mr. Eichelberger because he's fighting him. So seems fair. And the other one's going to go after the sad hero. So each of you, give me a roll.
Oh no, he hit my head.
Oh, he got my right leg.
Oh, okay, so the head pops off. The head is the thing that will end you. So if your head breaks, that's the end of it.
Yeah, he hits Mr. Eichelberger's head, which is still attached to his body, and the rest of his torso and his attached leg fall off, and the guy's running around just with Mr. E's head chomping into him still.
Excellent. What happened to you, the sad hero?
I lost my right leg.
Okay, so you still got your left.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still able to jump around.
Yep.
Okay, 2 guys left.
All right, I'm going to stab... Oh, let's see. I'm going to stab at the minion. Although it says I get +1 to shout also. As an orc, I get +1
Yes.
to hitting and +1 to shouting. What does shouting do?
I don't know. We'll figure. It depends on what you're shouting.
Do
you want to try to scare him away? That can be a...
I think I'm just going to continue hitting
Okay.
for the moment.
Shout something sad.
Shout something.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I rolled a die. I'll add +1 to it for shouting.
Okay.
And I'll shout, "We're already dead, but soon you will be too, and that's really sad."
Nailed it.
What'd you roll?
A 9 total.
Okay. I'm going to say that the minion who has a skeleton attached to him, is very freaked out by this and won't attack next turn.
Okay.
Just, he's busy anyway, so. What about the other guys? Mr. Eichelberger, yes, 459870?
Mr. E's going to keep on chomping for a 10.
Oh, done. You bite hard. Give me a damage, but give me with advantage since you got a 10.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a 2.
Okay, you take a good chunk out of this guy and take him down. Tell me how it looks.
Gruesome.
Wow. Okay. So he's currently biting into his shoulder, like the back of his shoulder where it's hard to reach him. And he just keeps like bite maneuvering his way up closer and closer to the more vital jugular area till he finally makes it to what Mr. E thinks of as the sweet zone.
Disturbing. Mr. Eichelberger's doing that. Yes, 459870. What are you doing?
Mr. Eichelberg is going to rewrite his comment and call this podcast the Sweet Zone.
There's the boss left.
Yes, 459870. If our arm is near the boss, then we're gonna try and stab the boss with the scimitar.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
You are near the boss. You can
Excellent.
take a swing.
Bummer, it was a 3 again.
Sadly, he's a little better armored than the others, which that wouldn't have hit them either, but you still cannot manage to hit this guy. Just still trying to figure out this lone arm thing.
Yeah, it's like when you're using like airplane controls or whatever, and you gotta go down to go up, and you gotta go.
That is confusing. Yeah, I agree.
Gotta hate the inverted controls. It's just really complicates everything. Okay, so we're down to the boss. He's freaked out. He just watched this one skeleton, eat part of his minion. This other one's flailing around on the ground. There's a lot happening here, and he doesn't know what to do with it. So he's going to attack somebody. And it's... Sadly, it's going to be yes, 459870. So roll and don't roll 10 is basically like you're already just disconnected. So roll, he will hit something, but it won't disconnect again. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Haha, I am a threat. Okay, he is slashing my right leg.
Okay, he's just kind of flailing about at these arms and legs that are still wiggling around on the ground and manages to hit your right leg. It's back around to you guys. What are we doing here?
I'm going to hop around on one leg and try to stab the boss guy.
Do it.
I get +1, so that becomes a 10.
Excellent. Hit him with advantage. Give me your damage roll with advantage.
2.
Okay. Ouch.
Wow.
I only get to roll a d4. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's unfortunate. It's a good solid hit. Like, he feels it. But it doesn't take him down.
Who else?
Mr. Eichelberger, his head is bouncing around the ground, and the two disconnected arms kind of come together and form a trebuchet and throw the skull at the boss guy.
Excellent. I love it.
For a 1.
A 1. Your head goes sailing somewhere else.
Mr. Eichelberger's head sails over top of the boss and goes into the building that was behind the boss.
And he lands on a desk perfectly. Okay. This is where I'm meant to be.
Totally on purpose. Yes, 459870.
I think it's time for yes, 459870 to try to use their left arm to reattach itself to the torso.
Okay. Whose torso shattered? Somebody's torso shattered.
Oh, it was hers.
Did my torso? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Your torso shattered. You cannot reconnect your arms at the moment.
Oh, no. Okay. Can I use my left arm to try to reconnect my arm to someone else's torso?
You know what? Who's one of
the minions.
Okay. It won't do much because you can't control their body, but are you trying to take their torso, or are you trying to...
Yeah, I want to take their bones.
Okay. Since you're in combat, give me a D10 roll.
I want to take their bones.
The 7.
You work really hard to get the torso out of there, and you've nearly done it, but not quite.
Oh, man.
Okay, good.
If you want to try again next turn, chances are you can get it then.
Ignore the horrific scene behind the curtain.
We're just going to pan away from that, pretend it's not happening. So...
Mr. E's sitting on the desk and he sees all this out the window and he just kind of smiles.
Actually, yes, 459-870. Give me another D10 roll.
Okay. A 10.
The boss is horrified by what they're seeing.
One hopes.
Horrified by what's happening at their feet. They turn and flee, because that seems like the only logical thing to do at this moment in time.
All right.
So, for the moment, you're clear.
I feel like we want the combat to be over, but at the same time, Mr. E's disconnected arms want to grab his legs.
Go for it.
So he can't run.
As he's running, you can absolutely take a swing or
guys,
whatever.
Heroes don't let villains run away.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes,
That's
the guys
not a
that
thing.
you were trying to join up with, don't let them get away.
That's right.
Seven to grab onto him as he runs.
You absolutely grab onto him, hold him. Are you trying to hurt him or
No,
just stop
he's just
him?
grabbing to stop him from running and let the sad hero be the happy hero.
You grab onto his feet and he plummets and smacks face down on the paving stones.
Oof.
The sad hero, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk up to him and say, "Wow, you're running away, and that makes me sad. We really wanted to join your group, but now here you are on the ground. I don't know what to do. What would be the heroic thing to do here? Should I just kill you? Would that be heroic? Or should I offer to let you join our group? Because clearly we're the more prestigious group. So what do you say? You interested in joining? You can bring your skeleton with you."
There's mostly just screams of terror happening now.
Oh.
You can bring your skeleton with you.
You can give me a D10 roll. It's really hard because he's terrified of you all. So give me a D10 roll.
Let me see. What was the sad hero? All right. So the sad hero uses his catchphrase, which is, according to the review that was left, "Hear, hear, very good."
Okay.
And I got a 2.
Yeah, it does not work. He is terrified. Yeah. He does not seem inclined to join you.
Very well. Very good. I will simply kill you.
Yeah, okay. give me a roll.
4. Nope.
Close.
He's squirming around too much.
He's squirming around too much. He wiggles out of the way, and you just kind of stab the ground.
Let's say Mr. E loses his grip and the guy gets away.
Okay. That's fine. The guy runs off.
Well, that was sad.
There are, there's the bodies here. There's supplies in the building if you want to try to replace body parts. What are you guys doing?
I am going to reattach my right leg and my right arm.
Okay. Easily done outside of combat.
They've each had 1 damage along with my torso. And I guess I will help everybody else get put back to bed. Let's do a checkup. How is everyone doing? Where is Mr. Eichelberger doing in terms of remaining components?
Well, his arm is reattaching to his torso and his legs and pelvis and stuff, and then the body walks over to the building, and the head is bobbing up and down in the window, and the one-armed body is like getting ready to catch the head to jump out of the window. And
Okay, so you've got everything. Now what about 459-870? You're missing stuff.
Well, it's fine. I found another torso.
Okay.
It's true.
And so I'm working on getting that.
You did find it.
It's a bit gruesome, but yes, 459-870 has managed to get the other torso free and is able to attach it. So
it just looks a little meatier than the last one.
Uh-huh.
and then my right leg was hit while it was off of me. Does that mean it broke?
No, because it broke off because something else got hit, right? Because your
Okay.
pelvis got hit, I think. And so your legs broke, like something like that happened.
Okay.
So I think your leg's fine. You can reattach it.
Great. So I'm otherwise, the OG parts, just new torso.
Okay.
You guys want to look at these bodies?
Yeah, let's search the bodies.
Give me a D10 roll. Anybody can.
I didn't do so well last time. Someone else have a turn.
Mr. E rolled a 4.
Okay. They're dead bodies. It's not hard to search them. You find a potion of repair,
Oh.
which we're going to call a healing potion in canon. This clears all marked hit boxes, and it can only be used once.
Oh, neat.
Who's got the most damaged boxes? I've got 3.
Well, now that I have a fresh torso, I would say I only have 2.
Yeah, the torso's clear, so you haven't taken any damage to this torso yet.
Mr. E is missing his right arm.
We might want to reserve it.
He takes a peg leg off of one of these slaver guys and puts it on his arm.
All right.
Yeah, 100%. That's fine.
So he's good.
Okay.
Like maybe if someone gets their head hit, that's when we want to use potions
Yeah.
of repair.
Yeah, don't touch the noggin.
So you're holding on to it. Where is somebody storing this potion of repair?
I think we'll just carve a spot out of the middle of 459870 squishy bits
Yep.
and just stick it in there.
Stick it in there. Excellent. That's a good storage spot.
Oh boy.
Okay. So what are you gonna do now? You don't see any other people at the moment. Everything seems pretty quiet. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess.
There was that ship that you saw.
Yeah.
There was-
Mr. E feels like they deserve some treasure. Like they just beat all these bad guys. I feel like they're supposed to be treasure now. So yeah, let's check this ship.
Okay. You head towards that ship, going through a little alley between some buildings, and you're able to see straight to the ship, pretty much straight from the ship from there, which is on some fields. And as you come around the corner heading towards it, you see the boss man who had previously ran from you in terror, along with another guy who looks even stronger than the boss guy. And they are charging towards you. The BBEG is slightly ahead and does not look scared at you at all. But the smaller boss, he looks terrified and is only doing this hesitantly. What are you guys doing?
Mr. E gives him a thumbs down.
Well, again, just another fight. This makes me even sadder. Yes, 459870. Should we stand our ground, or is it time to go home? I'm sorry, that wasn't a yes or no question. I'm sorry.
Yeah. try to
Yes,
do that over.
459870. Should we stand our ground?
Yes.
Very well. Mr. Eichelberger, I saddens me to say it looks like we're going to have another fight.
Oh, Mr. Eichelberger gives you a thumbs up.
That sounds right.
Okay, well, I'm going to go hide somewhere then. Is there something I can hide behind or in or...
Give me a D10 roll.
I rolled a 5.
No. It looks like you think that you could hide behind a chimney, but bits of you are sticking out, and it's pretty obvious where you're at.
Okay.
Somebody give me odds or evens.
Odd.
Odds it is. As they run towards you, you guys are able to attack first.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell me what you're doing.
Attacking first.
Okay. the BBEG is in front. Are you going after him?
Sure, yeah. I rolled a 10.
You hit. Give me a damage roll with advantage.
Wow, when all my parts are together, I'm good at this. Well, it's a 1. Never mind. Not that good. I'm good enough.
Is that with advantage? Roll again and take the
Advantage
higher.
means I get to hit the damage twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's not part of the rules, but that's what I'm rolling with.
Super duper. It's a 4.
Excellent. You
Oh, nice.
take a good solid hit at this BBEG. He does not look happy about it. What about the rest of you?
Mr. E does a cool slide and goes for the BBG's Achilles.
Excellent. Give me a roll.
Yeah, 8
You hit. It's close, but you hit.
for 3 damage.
That takes him out. Tell me how you take him out.
What? Oh
Yep.
boy. Wow, that's just really painful. So
I should have made my BBEG stronger, but here we are.
I think his Achilles was just so tight, like just like a bowstring, that when it snaps, the reverberations just go up all the way up the guy's spine and just like gives him like a concussion and he goes down. You've never seen anything like it. It was the most bizarre thing.
I gotta tell you, the other guy, like, he's really questioning his choices. He chose to follow his boss into this, and now he's not sure he should have.
Yeah, they should have stretched before combat. I mean, it's just
obviously
it's what you do when you have muscles.
The sad hero.
I guess I will attack the lesser guy.
Give it to me. Let's see a roll.
I rolled a 10, plus 1 makes 11.
Give me a roll with advantage on your damage.
Well, I rolled a 4 and a 3, so a 4.
Tell me how you take this one out. Man, this fight was supposed to be harder, and here we are.
I think he... Oh gosh, what could I do that's interesting?
Something with shouting.
Just shouting?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think as he runs forward, I say, you make me really sad. You guys die so quickly. And he stops up short, and I stab him in the face.
Okay, and that is that. Do you want to check these guys' bodies?
The poor guy.
Sure.
Because that was an anticlimactic battle.
Sure.
I thought we were cool. Sometimes the heroes are cool.
It's
like
true.
us today.
It's true.
Very cool.
Ooh, somebody roll a d10.
Somebody roll a d10.
I'll do it.
Okay.
7.
Okay. You find on the BBEG magic armor. It's metal armor, but heals its hits at the start of every fight.
Oh.
So it doesn't really matter unless we do another one of these.
Okay.
Who's going to take the magic armor? I mean, yes, 459870 rolled it, but...
You got to roll again, Ashley, to see which body part it's on.
Oh.
Yep.
Hold on.
'Cause that's really important right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is excellent. It's on the head. It's like a helmet.
Right. It's a helmet.
Nice.
No, we got to fight over this now.
The BBEG had a really nice looking helmet.
I'm too sad to fight over the helmet. You can have it. This whole adventure has just been kind of depressing and sad, and I don't feel very heroic. And I think I'm just gonna go home.
Mr. E gives you thumbs down.
Yes, 459870 puts the helmet on. It looks fantastic.
Mr. E gives you thumbs up.
That does look pretty good. It makes me a little depressed that it looks so good on you and I didn't put up a fight over it.
So you guys remember, as you're standing there, that there was a thing that you saw that looked like it might fly. If you wanted to go give that a look.
We absolutely did, Will.
Yeah, I guess I would be sad if I went back and didn't check on this pointy ship. So, okay, fine. We'll go look at the pointy ship.
And as you guys walk towards the ship, the sun sets and everything is quiet on this little island. And that's where we'll end. Was this canon? Was it not canon? Are there 3 skeletons now flying a spelljammer around the Jebber Orb? Who knows? I suppose only Mike.
That would be weird because it's the ship that Zartok and Gerlos and Ansna took. It's that ship.
There's
I
a
assumed it
surprise
was a
on there.
different ship.
And I assumed
you know?
it was a different ship.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So
they
there was
had come
another
back.
spelljammer there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it'd be cool because maybe there's 3 skeletons hiding on board that ship somewhere that they just haven't found.
I mean, that would be funny too.
I like
you
that.
know, however it works out.
I figure the BBEG and the pirates were just new people who had a spelljammer.
That was my thought
Okay.
as well. So, but canon, not canon, nobody knows. We'll find out maybe or not.
Who knows? I don't even know.
Nope.
Questionably canon,
Questionably
Which is
canon.
Cool.
which is a band name. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank
but
you, Jessica.
Happy to do
Yeah,
it. It was fun. It's a fun game.
That was fun. Sorry to the listeners for getting gruesomely violent, but I mean, it's.
I don't see how that could be avoided.
It's. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think Ashley probably really took us the furthest,
Well,
but that's all right.
The game does suggest that you take other things'
It
bones.
does
I don't know
indeed.
what you
Yeah.
can do.
It heavily suggests that.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to only play first-person shooters inverted.
I don't understand. I've never
Why?
understood, but okay.
Because I'd only played flight simulators before that, and the way I thought of it was sort of like a flight simulator where you pull back on the stick to pull up, and you push forward on the stick to go down. Or to think about it another way, it was like, imagine having a stick attached to the person's head, and to tilt their head up, you would pull back on the stick, and tilt their head down, you would push forward on the stick. And that's the way I was thinking about it.
Dude, I think you might be in like a psychology magazine or
Right?
something.
Yeah. But then I encountered games that didn't let me switch it, and I had to retrain my brain to do
Okay.
it without having it inverted.
Probably for the best.
The total tangent. My sister, who is not really a gamer, like plays Zelda and Mario and those kind of games,
Right.
might want to play Fortnite. And I don't know what to think of this. It's a whole different person from her.
Wow, that will be a big change.
Uh-huh. Like, I don't know that she's ever played a first-person shooter. So,
Yeah.
well, not that
And
that's
she'll
first
also-
person, but
She'll also have to encounter the online
People.
community of those sorts of games. And I don't know if
Yes.
that's going to be a good experience, but
no.
who knows?